This is what the EdPuzzle screen looks like for teachers as well as students. However, teachers have a few additional options to the right side. Over here towards the right middle side of the page, if you desire, you could assign an EdPuzzle video to your class. So if I click assign, if you upload your classes to this left side, you could assign this video, this assignment to any class that you like. You could also edit the start date and the due date. You can prevent skipping on the questions, and you can also turn on or off the closed captioning. If I X out of this, we can preview this video so we can see what this would look like for students.
So in this example, we're going to factor a trinomial.
So this video is an example of a video that I used by uploading a already pre-recorded video on YouTube. What is nice about EdPuzzle is I can add in additional questions wherever I like. This example is a multiple choice question. So I had already clicked quadratic, and then we can click continue. Since skipping was turned off, students will not be allowed to skip the question.
And here we have a typical trinomial because we have three terms. We have a x squared term, we have a x term, which is the 5x, and we also have a constant, which is the positive 6.
So in this place where the video is paused, there is an additional note added by the teacher, which again, the students will need to play in order to continue the video.
Be careful, make sure your trinomial is in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c, before you try to factor.
Once we listen to the note, we can then click continue to continue watching the video.
And this is an easier factoring trinomial example just because the constant in front of the x squared term.
So here's another example where I paused the video to place a multiple choice question. Students can click their answer and then click submit. Students can also see if they got the question correct or not.
Term is the number 1. There's an implied 1 even though you can't see it. So this method, which I'm about to teach you, only works when the constant in front of the x squared term is the number 1. So let's get started right away with this example. When you factor this trinomial, you're always going to have two parentheses. So that's the first thing I like to do, is just create two parentheses. And on the left side of each parentheses, you're just going to place an x. This is because our first term is an x squared term, and
So in this case, let's say the student gets the answer incorrect. So students can see their results. That way they are getting the feedback and knowing if they got the questions correct or not.